Your irrational emotions should never decide the outcome of your thoughts. It should be the other way around. Your thoughts, used in a rational manner, control your emotions. You are not an emotion. You are a thought process. One of my last years in law enforcement, I was in a pretty bad place. I was against everybody and thought everybody was against me. And that was my thought, my ongoing thought. But I was responding out of emotion and the incorrect thought, as a matter of fact. So I'd stopped the gentleman, truck driver on the side of the road, had messed up, deserved to get a ticket, deserved to get the inspection done, but didn't deserve the way that we treated each other. As soon as I stopped him, he came at me with all kinds of attitude, telling me what a crappy person I was and how I should leave him alone and he's allowed to do what he wants to do on the road. And so I responded in kind. You're not allowed to do what you want to do. That's bullying other people, and I'm going to write you for what you did. It's just a ticket. Losing my mind over writing a ticket. Him losing his mind over getting a ticket. Are you kidding me? So this goes back and forth for a little while. I do my job. He does what he feels is right, and we part ways. I get back in my car, and I go to pull around him. And as I'm pulling around him, already mad, because how dare you disrespect me? That's my thought. That's reacting out of emotion. How dare you disrespect me? I pull around, and there he is standing in the middle of this busy road, waving at me. Thought, all right. He wants to go. We're going to go again. I'm not going to let this go. So I pull over, I get out, and I give him one of the most epic chew outs that I've ever chewed anybody out. I used all kinds of things against him. Probably talked about his family, his inability to drive, what an asshole he was, how I was sick of everybody disrespecting the police, how I was sick of everybody being mad at doing our job. I went on and on and on and on the side of the road because I was justified. At least that was my thought, but it wasn't. It was my emotion, feeling like I shouldn't be disrespected. So I chew him out for a good 3 minutes while he stands there and takes it, and I'll give him that. And then he said, "Sir, I understand why I got the ticket. I just wanted to see if you still had my driver's license." So of course I told him, "Hell no, I give it back to you. Check your freaking paperwork. Drivers do this to me all the time." And I reached down there to my belt where I used to stuff all the driver's licenses in case everything ever happened to me. The coroner would be able to find out who did it. And I pull out his driver's license. I had it. I handed it to him. Said, "My bad. Have a good day." I get back in my truck and left, fully expecting the complaint that was going to come. For some reason, he didn't. For some reason, he took pity on the way that I was acting. Because I wasn't acting correctly. I was acting out of emotion. And earlier in the interaction, he did too, but two wrongs don't make a right. So for whatever reason, he didn't complain. But as I drove away that day, still not good place because I hadn't figured out rational therapy yet. I hadn't figured out rational thinking and Stoic philosophy yet. I pull away thinking, what a piece of crap I am. I just chewed that dude's butt for 3 minutes. Probably a good guy. Hell, may save orphans on the weekends. I don't know this guy. I'm pissed off because I think he disrespected me. And how dare anybody disrespect me? And don't act like it's just the police. You know you freaking do it too. Don't lie to me. Well, this is why the police are always so mad at people. It's probably adding to it. But let's not act like you don't act disrespectful to people when you'll get disrespected. One of the worst tenets of rational therapy is that we know that we demand you must treat me respectfully or you're a piece of crap. You can use words like worthless or dumb or trash, whatever you want to do. But it doesn't say, you must treat me with respect or I won't like you very much. That makes sense. You must treat me with respect or I won't do business with you. Yeah, got that one. You must treat me with respect or we're not going to go far in this relationship. Yeah, those make sense. Oh, but not you. You must treat me with respect or you're a worthless piece of crap. That's what you tell yourself. So now we start treating people that we even think disrespect us or feel like disrespect us like they're a piece of crap. Are they? I don't know. Maybe. But how did you jump to that conclusion? How did you jump there to be so angry because somebody disrespected you because you demand that you must be respected? Give me a break. How can you really demand that? Another example. You're driving down the roadway. Somebody pulls out in front of you. Now, I'm not saying there's anything in rational thinking or in Stoic philosophy that's going to make that okay. I'm still not going to be happy if somebody pulls out in front of me. But I got two options here. Either one, I decide you can't disrespect me. You're a disrespectful human piece of worthless garbage. And I'm angry. Or I can go to, hey, you're a shit driver. Get out of my way. Both consequences have the same beginning. Honk your horn, flip them off, get out of the way, do whatever you're going to do, right? But here's the problem. If I went to the place of what I can prove, you're a bad driver, you're in my way, get out of my way, I'm pretty damn frustrated. I'm not going to go from frustrated to happy over something like this. Or I can go the other way, the things I can't prove. You're a worthless piece of crap, you terrible human being. You did this on purpose. You purposefully disrespected me, you worthless, terrible piece of crap. Right? Don't act like you don't go there. You wouldn't be watching this video if you didn't have problems. Don't act like you don't go there. But here's the problem. You're no longer frustrated. You're angry. And you think you're justified in your anger. You're not. You're not. You didn't prove anything. You didn't prove that he's a worthless piece of crap. You didn't prove he did it on purpose. You didn't prove that he disrespected you on purpose. Now you're just damn angry. Here's the difference, though. When you're frustrated, you go about your way. You don't have to be happy about it. Just go about your way. Be frustrated if you want to. It's going to happen again. Option 2, the anger side. 10 minutes later, that dude's sitting on his couch drinking a nice cold beer, and you're still driving around, squeezing the steering wheel so damn hard you think the airbag's going to pop out. And your wife's looking over at you like, why are you freaking sweating and freaking out? That was 10 minutes ago. And then you yell at her because, it's her fault, because you're all emotional and nobody understands you. And now your kids are in the backseat all scared. Your wife's pissed off at you. Now you get to go home and fight. Now you get to go home and deal with that karmic debt. Karmic debt takes away our time. It punishes us in time. Go have a fight with your significant other. Go have a fight with a coworker. How's the next 2 hours, even if you're right? That's karmic debt, folks. And you got yourself there. Not what they did to poor little innocent you. Not what they did to, oh, poor me. Everything's against me. That's exactly where I was on the side of the road. Everybody out here hates me. You're inundated by the media. You're inundated by people on social media, which if you're listening to people on social media who can't back up their claims, my God, why are you talking to these people? You should check out some of my videos. I get cop haters all the time because I use my cop stories to be willing to be vulnerable and tell you how to fix these things. To willing to be vulnerable and tell you that I messed it up too and I had to learn how to fix it. Oh, the cop haters that I get. I'm going to get some good ones out of this, I know, because I talked about me being angry on the side of the road. Poor you, cop haters. If you haven't seen it yet, go over my Instagram. My favorite thing to do at least once a day is I'll get messages from cop haters. And they only say stupid things. They can't back anything up. They're always a private profile with no picture, no name, despite mine being out there. So the first thing I do it every day. I reach up there and I hit that button that says video call. And I'll be damned after all these years, nobody picks up. Bunch of crybabies. Nobody picks up. They're acting out of emotion. They're not acting out of rationality. It happens all the time across the world, and you know that you do it too, or you wouldn't be suffering from this. You must act out of rationality. What can you prove? I can prove that the person that pulled out in front of me at this moment is not a good driver and they're in my way and I want them out of my way. I can prove that. I cannot prove that he's a worthless piece of crap. What can you prove? If you think rationally, what becomes of your emotion? Your emotions should never control your thoughts. If you are seeing a therapist or a mindset coach or a life coach or somebody that calls himself knowledgeable and they're telling you to let your emotions be your guide when it comes to really bad things, you're not seeing a therapist. You're not seeing a mind coach. You're seeing somebody who's patting you on the back and telling you it's all going to be okay, and you're probably right, and they're placating you just long enough to keep you as a customer. I went to those therapists. When I was at my worst and realizing the things, like I said with this story with the driver on the side of the road, I realized I was screwed up. I don't need you to tell me so, morons. I know you're going to message me anyway. But when I realized I was in a bad place, I reached out for that help. And everybody that I saw, all these therapists and so-called experts and gurus, they placated me. They patted me on the back and told me it was going to be okay, and they agreed with me so they could keep me as a customer. I wanted them to empower me. They lied. They lied that they could make it better. They lied on their little ad that they were going to help empower me and make me a better person. They just placated me and tried to make me feel better. I don't want to feel better, and I don't want you to feel better. That's not the goal of this. I want you to challenge yourself. I want you to challenge yourself every day and raise that baseline discipline so that you can deal with the daily problems. I know it sounds like I'm angry in this, and somebody's going to say it because they always do, but I'm not. I'm passionate. I actually have a pretty cool life. Check out some of my posts about the cool shit I've gotten to do lately. I really like where I'm at now. But I am empowered, and I'm empowering you, and I'm passionate about you getting better. I get messages every day of people wanting to get better. And it's my honor to help people get better. Do not let your emotions control your thoughts. Your thoughts must control your emotions. This is true in trauma. This is true in anxiety. This is true in depression. This is true in anger. You must control your emotions with your rationally based philosophical thoughts. It is the only way out. There is no 10 steps. There is no taking deep breaths. There is no counting to 10. You must control your thoughts. This is something you need help with. You need to message me right now on Instagram at Dr. Trevor Wilkins, Dr. Trevor Wilkins. Don't make it tough. Message me right now and let's get started on this. Or go to my website, www.avt.help. AVT for Angry Viking Therapist. www.avt.help. Go there. Put your information in. I will personally talk to you. Personally talk to you. Not a bot. You'll hear from me. I want you to change your thoughts so you can change your emotions. They must be in control. It's the only way out. It's the only way you're going to get better. I had to find it out myself, and now it's your turn.